that's the real tricky thing, and there are hedge funds that use different services that will actually, maybe I'm giving away some secrets here, am I allowed to give the secrets away? Let me ask my boss, Ken Griffin, hold on. Yeah, Ken? Yeah, listen, I'm doing this live stream, and why am I doing the live stream? Well, I like to do live streams, they're fun. Why can't I do live streams? Well, you're not. Okay, well, anyway, listen, I enjoy the live streams, so I'm going to keep doing them, okay? And I don't really care what you think about that. But listen, I want to tell them about that research method we use to get intra-quarter updates on companies. It's completely legal, and it provides a huge edge over competition in trading. You don't want me to tell them? Well, I'm going to tell them anyway, because I think everybody deserves to know. Yeah, okay, yeah, it might mess up your returns. Well, that's too bad, okay? Sorry. You know what? Fuck you. All right. So anyway, the process is sometimes called alternative data, but and here's a company that does a bit of it. But really, what gets done here is there's a process and a system where you can get credit card data that's depersonalized. And so what you do with that is you basically can follow trends with this consumer transaction data. I guess Bloomberg has a system too, I'm not surprised, where you can basically keep track of the results for a company during the quarter, right? So you basically can understand exactly what kind of a quarter these companies are having. And the trick is to, here's one company, they say they have 100 million credit cards. So they basically get everyone's credit card, they strip out the names, of course, and they just add up, and they get this on a real-time basis. They can see 6-day lag. They can see basically in real time how consumers are actually purchasing any company's product. So you can search by stock, you can search by whatever, and you can figure out what they do. Now, it definitely has changed a little bit.
Welcome to a fantastic edition of Rebellion's educational series. Here with my old friend Jeremy, who's the founder of Cooper's All Data Division.
You can also use satellites. And other details.
What is going on today in the field of all data? I saw that this company I ran into troubles. You want to?
So anyway, you can sort of tell through the quarter. Now you can't tell the future, obviously, but you can tell if people are buying Snapchat or paying Snapchat less using this credit card data from, like, say, a small business's perspective or something like that. So that kind of data could be pretty good. Anyway, I showed a couple of those systems that hedge funds used. Factious, I think I mentioned this one. Again, it's consumer credit card data. They have 4 to 5% of all U.S. consumer spending, 100 million cardholders, 8 years of data, so pretty valuable. They can, here's all the stocks as an example of what you can follow. McDonald's, Lazy Boy, Ross Store, Starbucks, Stitch Fix, Shake Shack, Walgreens, Urban Outfitters, UPS, Uber. I mean, virtually any company that uses credit cards, you can get all their data day by day as to how they're doing. And I don't know if people agree to have their credit spending tracked, but they get them depersonalized. So you can follow what Lululemon's sales are. Now again, you're not getting all 100% of every credit card, but you're getting, according to them, 5%, right? 5% of all the transactions. They even have an Excel integration. They have a whole API calls with syntax here. So, that's the kind of data that you could use to sort of track whether Snapchat's having a good quarter or a bad quarter. But again, all Wall Street's using that same data, so it's not like you'll do better than the rest of Wall Street. They'll already know. You're just starting to learn what everybody already knows. So, it's very hard to beat Wall Street for obvious reasons like that. So Snap, I think a survey like that, like I showed, doing a survey every quarter with SurveyMonkey, which I'll sign up and so I can do this for you guys. We'll have a quarterly or monthly social media survey so that we can get a sense for, are people more or less likely to use Snapchat in the future? And again, we'll try to make it as scientific as possible, but it's basic market research, right? And you have to spend money to make money. This survey is $950. But if you're going to make $50,000 or $100,000 or $1 million on your investment, you might as well, right? You want to know. And you have to run these surveys all the time. Because otherwise, if you don't have they have all sorts of choices here. How many responses do you need? 200? Well, that's not a lot. I was actually thinking more like 1,000. And if you want to do 1,000, it's a pretty expensive survey. US, all regions, gender. Wait, both? What? Excuse me. The hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? It's not inclusive at all. Age, household income. So this is like a census style survey. 1,000 responses, $1,750. That's a pretty expensive survey. But again, if you're making millions of dollars or trading millions of dollars, you definitely need that. So I think we can do some kind of survey, maybe not that expensive. 250 seems like too small of a sample. And not that much cheaper, to be honest. Let's see if there's a cheaper market research company. Snapchat's pretty expensive. I'm not Snapchat, SurveyMonkey. But they do really good job. The times I've used them a few times for similar work. It's pretty good stuff. So again, we'll think about doing that for you guys. But that's how a professional such as myself would target this or think about this. I would not be just thinking, oh, well, I like Snapchat. Derp. I asked my cousin, he likes Snapchat. We're gonna use that. We're gonna buy that stock. That's not how you make an investment decision. That's a crazy way to do it. So for Snapchat, it really is about that. What is the next? What does the future sort of bring? And I don't know. There are people who are really good at. They have a good sense, like a fashion sense almost for this stuff. But I don't like to trust, just a non-quantitative opinion where you're just kind of like, oh yeah, I think this is what's going to happen. That's to me very perilous. I'd rather. It's amazing. It's kind of a young company. I mean, let me look at the old Snapchat 10K. Sorry, I have to do some other things as well. Future Freshman LLC. That was their first name. Loser. Losers. No, it's cool. I shouldn't mock any college kids trying to start a company. Sometimes it works. Come on. Look at these. Unbelievable. Chrome, the SEC website is just disaster. Look at this shit. Destiny